Coming up in today's episode of Inspire to Inspire. When you need help, there's nobody who is able to help you because you think you are not worthy of actually asking help. How not feeling worthy costing you today? Self-worthy versus self-confidence. What are some of the opportunities that I have sit on for 4 years or even more?
Mr. M. Dongo.
Mr. Dongo.
Wonderful time working with Mr. G.
Mr. M. Dongo, and he is a 10x person.
I love your energy.
He just go like boom, 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 boom. It's amazing.
I always love the way this man carries himself with dignity and respect.
Do you feel like you are not worthy for the growth? Do you feel like you are not worthy of starting your online business? And how is that preventing you from achieving your goals and live your life to the fullest? How is that preventing you from servicing your clients in a way that they deserve? How are you deservicing your clients? Well, in today's episode of Inspire to Inspire, I'm going to be tackling more and more about the reasons why people remain average and never reach their goals. And I'll be taking the lessons from the amazing book from my mentor, Jamie Kern Lima, Worthy, How to Believe You Are Enough and Transform Your Life. And I'm just going to be talking more and more on some few pages that I found from chapter 1. So welcome to Inspire to Inspire Show, a place where you are here to learn, grow, and become better, being inspired to go and inspire other people out there. And into today's episode, I'm talking on the topic of self-worthy versus self-confidence. Let me tell you a bit of a story. I used to boast myself by going out there and knocking whatever door that I want to actually go and knock out there. I used to do that. Very good at it. But the only problem that I had was not about building the relationship, but doing what I always wanted from that relationship. Like, what is it that I wanted to achieve out of that relationship? That's what I've been struggling with each and every time. What is it that I wanted to achieve? Well, most of the relationships, you start them so that you also make money out of that you also get connected to who and get to the next level. Like, that's how I used to actually build some of these relationships. If I can make money from you, at least show me how to also grow and become better. But then I'll then just open these doors and have so many contacts and being invited to all these dinners, whatever, that are not really materializing because I felt confident to be in the inner circle of these people, but not worthy of doing business with these people. It took me time to start to actually acknowledging that okay, Munya, you are just opening doors. And these people, they love you, okay? They love you. They know that, Munya, you are so reliable. But when you need help, there's nobody who is able to help you because you think you are not worthy of actually asking help, or you are not worthy of going out there and do whatever that you are supposed to do. That have been my main problem as I was growing up. And guess what? That jeopardy, it would then put me on one place. I may connect these people and they actually grow and become better, but leaving me stuck at that very same position for a long time, like the longest time ever. And when I then ask myself, well, I feel very confident to be here, but I don't feel worthy to build and actually grow and become a better person in this life, especially on this relationship or whatsoever. So let me dive deep into a Worthy book and also tell you some of the stories that Jamie Kern Lima shared about. So the very first thing is that your self-confidence can unlock doors, but if you are not worthy of whatever that is on the other side of the door, then it is pointless for you to have opened that door with your confidence. So here is what Jamie Kern Lima said. She shared her story of how she managed to actually build this $1 billion business and sold it to L'Oreal. And Jamie Kern Lima, who is still one person I still also dream of actually meeting one day, or even do business together one day, or have her on my show, or even build a mobile app. A mobile app for your own business. I still dream about that, even though I haven't really taken that very first step. Remember, not still feeling either worthy or not confident or whatsoever. That thing. This same Jamie Kern Lima, who actually founded a $1 billion business, a self-made billionaire, who I still hope to actually meet one day, was also idolizing one person she also wanted to meet so bad. Okay, this person that she have been learning from the moment she was still very young up until right now. She's been learning from this person, and this great person as well is the same great person I still also idolize to either meet one day or also do business or even bring her on my show, Inspire to Inspire show. And that person is none other than Oprah Winfrey. Jamie Kern Lima was idolizing her, learning from her, And at some point, Oprah was so impressed by Jamie Kern Lima and thought that Jamie was worthy to be in Oprah's inner circle. And guess what? Oprah Winfrey gave her personal phone number. And Jamie Kern Lima spent 4 good years without contacting Oprah Winfrey. No text, no email, no call, nothing, because she felt confident enough to be in her inner cycle, but not worthy of being there, not worthy of that call. Because she even went on and explained that, she was debating in her head. So she stayed in her head for a long time, for 4 years, saying that, what if Oprah doesn't find me interesting enough? Hey, you build a $1 billion business. Don't you think that she also need to know that how that beauty industry works? Think that maybe sometime Oprah might also need might actually learn something from her journey and share with her network. Little did she know that 4 years could have been just one day, and she called her and she could actually go and start building that program that she is running 4 years later with Oprah Winfrey. And then I get to ask myself, what are some of the opportunities that I have sit on for 4 years or even more? Even for the rest of my life, even up to now, how many projects I have packed aside simply because I still don't feel like I am worthy of those projects? How many people I have had in my life that I knew that these people were going to change my life for better, but I did not even follow up on them? How many people I say that I'm going to call, I'm going to email, I'm going to text, but even up to today, I still have not done that simply because I don't feel worthy of that. How many opportunities am I missing? How many opportunities am I delaying? Not because I don't feel worthy of them. 4 years, 4 hours, 4 months. How many of those things that you are delaying and you still not feel worthy of that? Because Jamie Kern Lima took her 4 years. How many more years is it going to take you? And one thing that I want to ask you is that, what is it costing you today? What is it costing you today? How not feeling worthy costing you today? Well, spoiler alert, your confidence already took you there. Then what, how about you just take that very first step to actually do it? Because that's what she did. And when I then read and dig deep in this book, I then discovered that the reason why she spent 4 years, it's because she did not discover the foundation. She did not build her house on a foundation, which is your self-worth. Your self-worth is your foundation. Your self-worth is your foundation. So after this short break, I'm going to dig deep into the foundation and how she explained more and more about that. See you after this.
Are you an author, coach, or entrepreneur struggling to reach that 6-figure milestone? Do you feel stuck, unsure of what strategies will help you build, restructure, and scale your business? Well, I'm here to help you transform your business. I offer a 45-minute free business coaching session designed specifically for people like you, driven professionals who are ready to take their business to the next level but need a little guidance to get there. Just imagine having a clear roadmap tailored to your unique business needs. In our 45-minute session, we'll cover 1, identifying key challenges. We'll pinpoint the specific obstacles holding you back. 2, crafting a personalized strategy. Together, we'll develop a step-by-step plan to build, restructure, and scale your business. And 3, implementing proven techniques. You'll learn effective methods to attract more clients, increase sales, and ultimately achieve your 6-figure income goal. This session is completely free. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale your existing business, this free coaching session will provide you with the clarity and direction you need. No fluff, no empty promises, just practical, actionable advice. So if you're ready to turn your business dreams into reality, click the link below to apply for your free 45-minute business coaching session with me. Spots are limited, so don't miss out on this opportunity to fast-track your success. Apply now and let's make your 6-figure business a reality. I can't wait to help you succeed.
Hey there, and welcome back to Inspire Show, a place where I teach people and actually invite people to come here, not to just come here and listen, but to come here and being inspired and go and inspire other people. If you are just joining us right now, well, I would like you to go back and actually hear the wonderful story that Jamie Kern Lima went through when she got a personal phone number of Oprah Winfrey. Those are my two idols that I am still hoping, that I am still dreaming about hosting on this show one day, and even do business together, or even learn from them in person. I am still hoping to actually sit down and have lunch with Jamie Kern Lima and Oprah Winfrey, and maybe invite them on this amazing show, Inspire to Inspiration. But right now, we are now going deep into the foundation. Foundation, as it says, foundation. Your self-worth is your foundation. You must build from your self-worth. And this is where you find your self-fulfillment. Because if you are just running your life from your confidence, well, you are going to try and find things that are going to just give you confidence each and every time. For example, you may run your own business and make money out of that business. But guess what? Never get fulfilled because you did not build it from the foundation. So if self-worth is your foundation, then everything else, it is going to actually work well. Let me tell you a story about me. I used to struggle from charging my clients my worth because I did not believe that I was worth that kind of price that I was supposed to actually charge. I used to do 50 times more what other people in my industry were doing. I used to do 50 times more what speakers, trainers, coaches, consultants, even agencies were doing. I used to do it even way better than them. But because I didn't have that big brand, I was too young, too black in a foreign land, too uneducated or whatsoever. Even though my results were speaking for myself, I was still not feeling worthy. I was not charging the price that I was supposed to actually charge and do 50 times more than what I was supposed to actually do. It costed me almost 5, if not 6 years of just doing that same thing, being overworked and underpaid, being overwhelmed and not happy. Because as much as I am happy for the results, I was not happy for my own pocket. Because at the end of the month, I don't have the money and my clients are actually suffering. That gave me a strain in my life. It took away all the happiness that I was supposed to actually have. It took away the happiness because I was charging fraction of what these people are charging. Yet, some of these people in my industry were doing nothing. And yet I was doing everything and still not growing and still not charging my worth. I still remember I even produced one big program that I actually created that is still not yet in the market Even though I know I know that this program is going to help people, is going to save a lot of people their time and money and help them take their lives to the next level. Guess what? I was still not feeling worthy of putting it out there. And that have been a challenge. That have been a challenge of not feeling self-worth because I was not building my business, my client base, my relationships from my foundation of my worthiness. Self-worth is your foundation. It's your value. What is it that you actually value? Where do you want to go? What is it that you're supposed to do? Who are you? That is your self-worthy. And I've been operating from my self-confident. This world could have been a better place if only you and me were working and building our businesses and living our lives according to what we are supposed to actually do, according to what we believe we are worth for. Let me read you this little passage from the book Worthy. She went on and said that self-worth is the foundation of your fulfillment. And without it, you will never feel truly fulfilled. But before we go any further, I want to clarify the difference between self-worthy and self-confidence. There are two very different things, but we easily confuse them. And many of us spend our entire lives focusing, we spend our entire life focused only on things that build our self-confidence, not realizing they do nothing to build our self-worthy, which is a huge reason that when we finally get to that thing and the next thing, we are still left feeling unfulfilled. My dear friend, are you starting from the foundation? Are you building your foundation? Because you may be so much confident right now, but if you are not confident and feeling worthy, then you are wasting your time. Starting your online business today, from your story, your skill, and your experience, those three things, they still need you to feel that your story is worthy of being told. Your experience is worthy of being shared. Your skill is worthy of being taught. You need to realize that it doesn't matter who you are, where you are from, how big or how small you may think that your story is. It is still worthy of being shared out there by you. And you're still worthy of being paid while doing the same. You are still worthy of being paid while doing the same. Let me see you after this break as we dive deep into this subject of self-worthy and self-confident. See you after this.
Have you ever thought of turning your ideas into a profitable online business? Welcome to the Idea to Great Income 7-Day Challenge, where you'll gain the knowledge and skills to create an online course that sells like hot cupcakes. In this week-long intensive challenge, the goal is to equip you with everything you need to turn your ideas into a lucrative online business. It may seem like a daunting task, but with the right guidance and a step-by-step approach, it becomes a journey of discovery and growth. Over the course of 7 days, you'll uncover the secret to creating ideas that sell in the online market. This is not just about coming up with ideas, but about creating ideas that are marketable, ideas that meet a need, solve a problem, or offer a unique perspective. So are you ready to transform your knowledge into profitable online courses? Join now for the Idea to Income 7-Day Challenge. It's time to turn your ideas into great income.
Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Inspire to Inspire. And in today's episode, I am talking more and more about your self-worthy versus self-confidence. And these are the lessons I am taking from the book Worthy by Jamie Kern Lima, how to believe that you are enough and transform your life. So right now, I am now talking more and more about self-confidence and how is that dangerous to your life. Self-confidence, I want to believe that self-confidence is the key to your success. Your self-confidence, that's your skill, that's your smile, that's your beauty, your connections, your traits. But these things, everybody else does have them. And maybe they even have better. We have got more beautiful people than yourself. There are more people that are actually more skilled than you. People that have got more experience than self-confidence. As much as it is required to actually build your own business, remember what I said previously, you need to build these things from your self-worthy. Okay? From your self-worthy. You need both of them, but in the right order. And the other time, I discovered that I signed up this client and I used to really struggle to do my things in a way that I'm supposed to do. Because every time that I was setting the bar so high that I was confident enough to sign them, but I was not worthy enough to actually keep them for life. And as part of that, I'll feel so miserable because there's no other day that I would go home feeling so okay that, well, I have these people, I have these clients, so they are going to be with me for a long time. Not because I was not doing the right job. I was doing the perfect job, but simply because I was not feeling worth of having them. And I could take blame on myself, even if it's the client who is not doing the work, if they don't get the results. Why? Because I was operating from self-confident, not self-worthy. So my dear friend, Jamie talked about all these great things that almost did not happen to her. Well, those things that happened to her because she stepped into her self-worthy, well, I also have a list of things that almost happened to me or for me, but did not because I deemed myself not worthy of those things. I almost signed $100,000 deal. I almost became a millionaire. I almost became a whatsoever at that young age I was. I almost became like the greatest of the greatest ever. But because of my self-worth, I pulled myself back. I almost signed some great deals with embassies. But because of my self-worthy, I pulled myself back. I almost, like literally almost got that big deal. Some of them are some of my greatest regrets that I have. I almost missed great relationships because of my self-worth. I almost, like literally almost blocked myself in everything because of my self-worth. And most of the time, I have been blocking myself because of my self-worth. So here is what Jamie said about self-confidence. He said, on the other hand, self-confidence, while also an internal trait, is generally linked to your assessment of how you compare yourself outside this world. And oh my goodness, she always say that people sometimes they show up as their representative, not as their true self. So self-confident is your representative, is who you are supposed to be, but self-worthy is who you are. So as you are running your online business, are you running it from your self-worthy or from your self-confident? She also goes on and said, self-confident is how you evaluate yourself based on your quality, skills, traits. It is also how strongly you believe in your ability to meet life's challenges, your willingness to try and go for it, and your success. Self-confidence is linked to external things that can influence often. So your self-confidence can also influence, it can also fluctuate often. It can rise and fall based on the mood, comparison, circumstances, performances, and approval. My goodness, how I so needed to find approval in so many things. Then went on and put this chart that I'm going to read for you. That is self-confidence and self-worthy. Self-confidence is what you show on outside. Self-worthy is what you feel on the inside. Self-confidence is based on the mastery. Self-worthy is based on the identity. Self-confidence is what you do every day, and self-worthy is who you are. Self-confidence is believing you are skilled enough. Self-worthy is believing you are enough. My dear friend, you don't need to wait until you are perfect for you to start your online business. You don't need to wait until you are perfect or until you are now a billionaire for you to build your online business from your story, your skill, and your experience. Literally nothing. All you need is to believe that you are enough. All you need right now is to just believe that you are enough the way you are. Exactly as you are enough. That's all you need. Self-confidence fluctuates based on your environment, and self-worthy is stable through every environment. I've seen myself become bubbly in a places that I could actually feel okay, and found myself so down and feeling so intimidated by other people's wealth when I am surrounded by people who have been where I wanted to actually be, instead of me learning from those people and be like, hey, teach me, how did you get there? And I then realized that my self-confidence, it is fragile, yet self-worthy is fundamental. Then self-confidence is eventually it is surely eventually surrenders, but self-worthy ultimately prevails. Self-worthy is your foundation. Self-confidence is the house you build on top of your foundation. Your house will only be ever secure as the foundation that is built upon. And there is a quote that she actually wrote from Nakia Homa that said, I am not giving up. The woman I will be in a few years from now is counting on me today. The person you are thriving to be in the future is counting on your self-worth right now. It's counting on you right now. My friend, I know that today's lesson might have been a little bit deeper, or it might have been very, very provocative to you. Yes, I am not here to just tell you stories and go. I am here to inspire you, to inspire other people. And I would like to actually go on worthybook.com and actually buy this book. But I am going to actually give 5 people this book. Wherever you are in the world, I will ship it for you. I'm going to give 5 people. I will gift 5 people. And here are the things that you're supposed to do. Follow up. Follow us, subscribe, rate us, comment, like do any of these things in the chat, and share this with other people. And use hashtag worthybook, hashtag inspire to inspire, and tag at Mr. M Dongo wherever you are going to post. And I will give you this book, Worthy. I will ship it to you. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. I will do that. 5 people, I'm going to give them this same book. So my friend, I encourage you and I implore you today to do whatever you can right now to build your house on a strong foundation, which is self-worthy. I see you. I believe in you. I love you. And I know that you are worthy. And I know that you are inspired to go and inspire other people. So do that right now, and let me see you in the next episode. And as you also know that you can download our mobile app. It is for free, Inspire to Inspire, where you are able to listen to this and more other podcasts that you actually did, and also get my free course in that mobile app. My free course, this one right here, right here. 3 things to monetize. You are able to actually download it right here. It is right in the app. It's called BNC Mobi. Go on your app stores, wherever you find your mobile apps from, and download the BNC Mobi and get this free course and my podcast, like direct links over there. Thank you so much. I love you all, and God bless you.
Mr. M Dongo.
Mr. Dongo.
Wonderful time working with Mr. G.
Mr. M. Dongo, and he is a 10x person.
I love your energy.
You just go like boom, 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 boom. It's amazing.
I always love the way this man carries himself with dignity and respect.